Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always stopping by. If you're just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, abeg. Waiting you are about to watch could shock you. What is actually going on in Finland? The Finland government versus Simon Epka and Nigerian government. Okay guys, let's go there. I will be right back. Thank you.
In this video, we shall be analyzing and critically discussing every single thing that has happened behind the scenes in Finland and in Nigeria. Because as we speak, a new lawyer, who was appointed by Simon to join his legal counsel team, has made a big mistake by releasing a document that he shouldn't put out in the public. So the question here is, who is this lawyer and what is the document he presented in a public domain? Well, in this video, we shall be discussing and analyzing every single thing for you to see and understand. Yes. At the same time, we also have a news and updates coming out from Nigeria regarding Nnamdi Kanu and the DSS, which doesn't make sense in any way, shape or form. Yes, because yesterday, being the 22nd of May of 2025, Kanu appeared before a court situated in Abuja, Nigeria, and a lot of things were discussed. But the DSS made a statement that did not make sense. And you guys have to see this to better understand what I'm trying to say. At the same time, we also have a news and briefing coming out from Finland because as we speak, at this particular point in time, a company or a firm situated in Finland are currently in Lagos, Nigeria to execute a particular project. The question here is, what is this project and why is a firm from Finland currently in the spheres of Nigeria? Well, in this video, we shall be discussing every single thing for you to see and understand. Well, let's kickstart this video with our very first updates. Yes, let's kickstart this video with the very first news coming out from Nigeria regarding Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, a man held in the DSS custody. Yes, yesterday being the 22nd of May of 2025, Kanu appeared before a court in Abuja, Nigeria, where his case is being heard. But surprisingly, the DSS came out to make a statement that was admitted into the court as evidence. What is the statement coming from the DSS? Well, showing right now on your screen is an article coming from Channels Television, where it states, alleged offense. DSS denies involvement in Kanu's Kenya arrest. Just in case you don't understand what is currently going on here, the DSS are saying that they have no hands and cannot be linked with the arrest of Kanu in Kenya. This doesn't make sense in any way, shape or form. So the question here is, if you guys are not linked to that particular arrest, who arrested him then? Because the moment he was arrested or abducted from Kenya to Nigeria, he was taken straight to the DSS custody. How did you guys get him? Who brought him to your office? Who brought him to your cells? And as we speak, the DSS cannot answer that question because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in any way, shape or form. Yes. And funny enough, the statement made by DSS has been admitted into the court of law as evidence and as proof. This is a fascinating one. And this is an update coming from Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria, regarding Mr. Simon's case. Yes, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our second update that we have for you, or news briefing that we have for you in this video. As we speak, a firm situated in Finland are currently in Lagos, Nigeria. Well, take a look at this publication coming from The Guardian that will give us more clarity and a better understanding. It states, Finnish firm backs deal to build 30 megawatt power plant on Victoria Island, Nigeria. Yes, just in case you don't understand, a new 30 megawatt gas-fired power plant is set to be constructed on Victoria Island, Lagos, as part of a partnership between Nigerian independent power producer Victoria Island Limited and global energy technology firm Wärtsilä. Yes, so as you can see, Nigerian government has struck a deal with the Finnish government. And funny enough, we had to do a quick research on this particular deal. And this deal was pre-signed around November of last year, the same time Simon was arrested in Finland. So as you can see, this is a very, very straightforward and a very simple one to understand. Nigeria is now doing businesses with Finland because of one particular man. Yes, a man that currently is being held in a correctional center in Finland. So this is very straight to the point and very clear to understand. This is all about business. It's all about economy. It's all about doing bilateral trades between two countries. And Mr. Simon happens to be the sacrificial lamb. Yes, he's the man used as a scapegoat to foster a better relationship between these two countries. Yes. Anyways, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our main event, our biggest news in this particular video coverage. Yes, as mentioned before, a new lawyer appointed by Mr. Simon has made a statement or released a document that will give the Finnish court an upper hand going into the Päijät-Häme district court come next month. So the question here is, who is this lawyer? Well, just in case you did not see our video released yesterday, Simon and his legal counsel team has added a man known as Armand Dabiri into their legal battle or into their legal counsel team. Yes, Armand Dabiri is a very popular lawyer, a very popular attorney who has worked for the USB nation in the past. This man was appointed as the lead attorney of the USB nation around 11th of November of last year, before Simon was arrested by the Finnish authorities. But as we speak, this man is now acting as the assistant lawyer representing Simon in the court of law. This guy came out to make a statement yesterday or release a document that was published in a blog or in a website associated with a particular school in America. Yes, he wrote a blog post, and he exposed a lot of details. Yes, but as we speak, that blog post has been deleted, but we managed to get a summary of the whole post using a special tool on the internet. Yes, so what did Armand Dabiri say about Simon's case, and how will it potentially affect him in the court of law? Yes, well, let me explain. Showing right now on your screen are some of his write-up where he was trying to defend Simon in that blog post. He was like, see, Simon cannot be tried. He doesn't have any case to answer with the Finnish authorities. Yes, this lawyer, Armand Dabiri, wrote out a series of data that he should have kept to himself or keep within his legal counsel team and present them before the Päijät-Häme district court. But no, this guy came out to enlist every single point on the internet. Showing right now on your screen are his points and his wordings, and I'll be explaining every single thing one after the other so you can understand or see how this can be used against Simon. So, Armand Dabiri was asked if Simon will be found guilty of all his charges. Armand Dabiri was like, no, he cannot be found guilty, and he went ahead to list a series of reasons which he should have kept to himself. The very first reason why Simon will not be found guilty is what he called or termed legal jurisdiction. He claimed that there are questions about whether Finland has jurisdiction to prosecute Simon for actions that may have occurred outside its borders, particularly if they are related to his activities in Nigeria. Just in case you don't understand, Armand Dabiri is saying that Simon cannot be tried in Finland because of some activities he played or executed in Nigeria, stating categorically that Finland and its judicial system has no jurisdiction in dealing with events that unfolded or played out in Nigeria. The Finnish authorities has no right. They don't have the legal backend to actually prosecute Simon. And this actually is a fact. This is something that he should have kept to himself and kept within his legal counsel team and use it as a defense in the court of law. So publishing stuff like this will definitely give Finnish prosecutors enough time to come up with the possible solutions for the legal jurisdiction. This man did not even stop there. He also went ahead to state freedom of speech. Simon's defense may argue that his statements on social media fall under the protection of freedom of speech. This could be a significant point, especially if his comments are interpreted as political expressions rather than incitement to violence. So as you can see, this is straight to the point. So he's claiming that Simon has the right to speech. He has freedom of speech as a fundamental human right. Yes, as a human living in Finland, he has a fundamental human right to freedom of speech. That whatever Simon said on Twitter can be classified as political statements. It can be classified as pure commentaries to the happenings in Nigeria. This is coming from Armand Dabiri. Freedom of speech is a big fact that Simon can use in defense. But coming out on a blog to enlist it, it's like giving the Finnish authorities time to come up with a countermeasure against this particular fact. Remember, the Finnish government came out to say that Simon's case is a unique one, that they have never seen it before in their country. It's a unique one, and they need more legal minds to advise them this is coming from Finland. And this shows that the Finnish government don't even know how to prosecute Simon. So coming out to assist them, giving them key points and keynotes is like doing a disservice to Simon. Yes. Aman did not even stop there. He also went a step further to claim evidence of incitement. The prosecution must provide clear evidence that Simon's statements directly incited violence. If the evidence is circumstantial or lacks direct correlation, it could weaken the case against him. So as you can see, this shouldn't be out in a public domain. He also went a step further to give a statement on political motivation. He was like, there are claims that the charges against Simon may be politically motivated, which could influence the perception of the case. And he also said international relations. The case has implications for Finland-Nigeria relations. If the Finnish government is perceived as acting on behalf of Nigeria, it could lead to diplomatic tensions, which might affect how the case is handled. He also went a step further to give statements on public sentiment. The mixed reactions from the public, especially in Nigeria, could influence the case. If there's a significant local support for Simon, it may affect the political climate surrounding the trial. And all of these statements are coming from the lawyer, the assistant lawyer to Simon. So as you can see, these are big key points. These are big key points that should be kept within their legal counsel team. Coming out here to publish this simply means that you want the Finnish authorities to prepare for your statement. This, at the same time, can be a strategic move by Aman Dabiri. Maybe he enlisted all of these things for a reason. Maybe he put them out for a reason so that he can possibly anticipate the statements or reactions that the Finnish government will provide in the court of law. So nobody knows if this thing will play against Simon or play in favor of Simon. Only the man who posted this knows exactly what he's trying to do or pull off at this particular point in time. So all we can do is just to keep our finger crossed and wait. So as we wait, do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications, because we will definitely give you all of the latest breaking news as it unfolds. Yes. But then, something very interesting happened yesterday. Yes, the current president of Finland has been linked with insurgency in Nigeria. Yes. So a top individual, a top activist in the world and a politician from South Africa came out to pinpoint and to link the Finnish president with cases in Nigeria. How possible is this? How can you link him with insurgency in Nigeria? Well, if you want to find your answers for yourself and you want to see how he was linked together with some cases in Nigeria, we have a video on this channel that will showcase and disclose every single thing that you need to know and understand. And that video is showing right now on your screen. So do well to.
Alright guys, thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. So what's your take? Please kindly drop your comments below the comment section, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, let it go viral so that Biafrans, okay, all Biafrans will understand what is happening. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.